Cascell here. I am back with another design team project share and tutorial for Scrap Diva Designs. Before we get started, here is her website and all of the info on the back. Make sure to use that hashtag Scrap Diva Designs for some amazing inspiration. And as always, if I've inspired you in any way, please feel free to use my coupon code Jenn10 to save at the shop. I super appreciate everyone who uses my coupon code and affiliate link. I do get a small kickback and it helps me continue to create free content for you guys. So let's dive in. As promised, I'm going to do another layering tutorial. We're going to be talking all about texture and how to just really make things come together on your finished piece. So we are going to be focusing on the Fringed Tulip Die Set that came out this month over at the shop. I use that as the base of all of my little embellishments that you see here. I've added some other dies that have come out as well. And as I go through each of them, I will explain which die that I'm using, the placement of everything, and how the finished piece comes together. So for this collection, I used the new Oh Hello Spring collection from Scrap Diva. Super, super cute. Lots of bright, fun colors, as you can see. So if you are interested in seeing how I layer, stay tuned. All right, so the first one that we are going to do is this medium size right here. And I wanted to add it to this rosette. Now, to add a little more texture, I am going to grab this little piece of tulle that I have already cut out. I'm just going to add just a little bit of hot glue to the back of this. And that's really going to add a lot while still keeping the rosette in place. And I'm just going to kind of offset it like that. Next, I'm going to add this really big bow. And I'm going to layer that directly on top. And I'm also covering that little circular centerpiece right here. The next one that I'm going to add is this bunny, but I'm going to pop it up. And that's going to give me even more texture in here. So let's add some foam, because now we're really going to start building the layers and adding volume as well as texture. Because I did want to add in these little flowers here. I do have some leaves and sprigs in here that I was going to use. Lately I've been playing with this die. This is from a wreath die that came out a while back, but I've really been liking it because it's so delicate and pretty. So I'm gonna add that right in here along with this green leaf. And I'm just gonna kind of pinch on these sides and slide that under. And that's gonna grab the green that's in this as well. I wanted to pull that green up again. And once again, I'm gonna add just another little bit of foam to this. Pull these carrots up in the corner. This time I'm just gonna add a little hot glue. Pull it down just a tad. And I feel like this needs a little more bright color to it. It needs a bit more pink. So let's add in this one here. Yeah, I kind of like that. We're kind of drawing that eye downward from that pink that we used in the tulip. Perfect. All right, so I grabbed another rosette, and I do have a second piece of tulle. So the easiest way to cut tulle in your scissors is to fold it in half and put a piece of scrap paper behind it. The paper is going to give it a little bit of tooth, so the die is going to cut really nicely through your tulle instead of leaving a jagged edge. Now now texture is more than just adding some paper. So let's add in, I wanted to add in some of this silver. I think this silver thread is gonna look really nice on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of fold it like this in my hand. Just kind of wrap it around. Loosen it up if you want to. And I'm not even going to add glue. I'm just going to rely on the rest of my embellishments to kind of hold that in place. I'm thinking I'm probably going to want it like right about there. And let's add in, I'm going to go in this. Perfect. Okay. Now I can do my, all right, so now I'm gonna add in this sunshine. I've already went ahead and started adding some foam, and I added this chipboard piece behind it. Yeah, that's really cute, but still needs something else. And I'm thinking, let's do this. Oh, that's cute. That'll be really cute. So I have this little bunny ear bow that I'm going to add right at the top. Oh, that is adorable. And then finally, I am just going to add a little dab of hot glue. And I have some seam binding that I put into a bow that I'm just going to tuck right underneath there. So cute. All right, so now I'm starting with this cute little ticket strip that I have. This is from the March release as well. So cute. And then I just added this holographic from the Stitched Ruffles. And then this is a bit of trim from my stash. So I'm going to use this tulip, and I was thinking I was probably going to put this one right here. And I also have Spring and Season of Love, and I have one of these banners here. So I was thinking the Season of Love was going to go on this. And then I've really been wanting to use this handsome little fella over here. And then I also have this right here. So I was thinking about kind of maybe something like that. And then adding the Season of Love like this. And then the spring maybe over here. But then I need some stuff over here. So I was thinking maybe I wanted a larger flower. Oh, that's kind of cute. Let's do that. Okay. All right, let's start building. So let's put this down first. Now let's add our tulip. And I've got foam tape already on it. And I'm just gonna go right in like this. Okay. Now, let's work on our Season of Love. Double that up to really give it some clearance. Oh, it's looking so good. I'll use hot glue to do my bunny. Okay. And now let's do spring. And I'm definitely going to add some foam tape. Oh, that's adorable. Okay. Now, I'm thinking I was right with this pink over here. Looks great. And I know you're probably thinking like, you know, it seems like a lot of work when you're just covering a lot of stuff up, but it really adds to the overall look of your project when all is said and done. All of those layers really just come together for that final piece and give you an amazing look. whether it's adding volume or color or whatever it may be, it really does come together at the end. You can spread out, but it looks really, really good when it's all layered together. And I do think that I want to put a blue over here so that I can pop this one on over here. This needs a bit of green too. Adorable. All right, so I have this little bunny here, and this is left over from the Bunny Mini Album 2 that came out. This is the interior. It's a shaker, and I had these parts left over, so I wanted to save it because I knew it would make a super cute embellishment. So I do have this right here already cut out. Now, just to add some visual texture to it, I love using this technique. I just cut a strip. This is 1.25 inches of pattern paper, and then I scored it every 1/4 inch and then accordion folded. And I'm just going to do this as my base layer to this. And that's really going to give it a whole bunch of texture. And then I'll add this holographic stitched ruffle on top of it. Okay, and that'll give us a really nice base to start adding our embellishments on. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to kind of rough this tulip up before I put it down. And look at the difference in that. Really, really cute, minimal effort. So let's tilt this up. And I'm trying not to go too close to this bunny ear because I wanted to put a bow on my bunny. I think that will look really cute. And I layered this bow up. This bow is from the new envelope set that came out, as well as the butterfly that's attached to it. Really, really cute. Next, I'm going to add, I like this flower here. And this is one of the flowers, I believe it came out last month. Yeah. And I'm going to put this hippity hop right inside. And then I'm going to pop up as well. I added just a bit of hot glue to that foam. So I am going to add these cute little carrots again. This is a Scrap Diva die from last year, and I absolutely love it. I think it is so stinking cute. It's like the perfect little carrot. This has been my favorite green for a while too. This is Bankroll. It's from 12 by 12 cardstock shop, and it's like a shimmery from Basil. And I think we need one more of these leaves, maybe over here. Let's do a larger leaf. Let's do a twofer. Really cute. All right, for this last one, I have this cute little cottage piece of chipboard, and then I have one of the ruffle strips. I've also pulled out, this is a shaker heart. I made it for Valentine's Day, haven't used it yet, but I figure I'm going to cover a lot of it up so you're not even going to notice the reds in there. And I think it'll look really, really cute with this. And this is left over from another project. It was that cute little Easter egg that I did. And I figured I might try to incorporate that somehow as well. And then here's my fringed tulip. I pulled this bow. This is the larger bow from the envelope set. I thought this was really cute too because I wanted to add in a bit more pink. And then I have this Spring is Here that I backed up on holographic from the collection. This is just a little piece of trim that I had in my stash. And then I have this felt, or like, It's like a flocked bunny that I thought could be kind of cute, maybe. And I just need to kind of figure out, I don't know if I'm going to use this blue yet. I haven't really decided. I think I should though, because I did want to add a bit more blue in there. And I think that looks really good, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that is cute. Let's do it. Yeah. Okay. So instead of laying it straight across, I'm actually going to bring this over like this. And I'm just going to use hot glue for this part. Yeah, that is really cute. I'm going to have to add some foam on this side just so that it stays nice and steady. You get a really solid piece this way. Yeah. And once again, I'm going to take that time to kind of ruffle up this because it's going to be front and center. This one I'm going to tuck. I'm just going to tuck it in there. There we go. I like that. I'm going to switch over to my silicone mat so nothing sticks on it. This is just like using a Silpat when you're cooking. So convenient. Let's add some volume to this as well. And once again, I'm going to add a little more hot glue to this. Once again, use a little hot glue. And I am going to tuck this right underneath. Now, this needs a bit more blue because we're kind of going with that 3 and the triangle. I want to match this blue, and this blue down here. And it's going to add a lot of cohesiveness to it. Same thing with this pink. I want to draw my eye over here with a little bit of pink. So I'm just going to pop that behind. All right, so my last and final tip for this one is after I'm done, once again, I'm going through and I'm adding a bit more texture to it using, I love this Color Pops here. This is the Glitter Snowflake. Really, really cute. This is just, it's a different kind of stickle. I just happen to really like this one. I love how it dries. It just has a great finish when it dries, as you can see from these right here. So I went through and I just highlighted some of the areas in here with those Color Pops. And it just adds like an additional layer of texture and a final finish to your finished piece. So really, really cute. I went through and I added it to the ears here. Really fun. And then the final one, so cute. So thank you. Thank you so much for watching. I super, super appreciate it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comments and I will answer them as quick as possible. And don't forget to head on over to Scrap Diva Designs and check out all of the amazing March release. I can't wait to show you the new release that's coming up in April. I should be getting my package soon. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more crafty content. I'll see you in the next crafty video. Bye.